Look, the whole battery is covered. Oh, we got things moving. The poopages in here were like the rat wagon. Hey everyone, Monkey Wrench Mike. Today is the day we find out just what lies beneath years and years and years of dust and grime and leaves and probably mouse poo and who knows what, because we are going to jump inside both of the engine compartments on my twin Mercedes 300 CEs. Holy crapola, look at this thing smoke. It worked! Take another bite. Not at the camera. Yeah, we got rain. Hunt for the second vehicle has taken us to Dynamite? No way! What are you gonna say?
It's just too much for me to screw out.
This is what I'm working with. It's not a lot.
I'm in the car.
Thank you for watching the video series. I had so many people comment and leave questions about this and where did I get them and how much did I spend and which one I should look at first as far as getting back on the road. I'm starting to lean towards one or the other. We'll let you know coming up very, very soon. But today's video right here is we're going to take a look at all of this junk. Okay, this is terrible. We have so much junk under the hood of these. Look at this. Look at this. What I want to do, I want to apply power and see what happens. I don't want these cars growing up in a, big ball of fire, okay? So what I need to do is get the shop vac out first. We're going to suck all the leaves out of this one. Then we're going to do some power washing. I am going to save this because my good friend, the recently departed Clio, had another engine put in here and they left the tag on it. As far as this one, which I believe was Cleo's dream car. This is the one that he wanted as a retirement car. It's in a little better shape, but it is not pretty at all. So what I want to do is go ahead, suck all this out, wash it down, make it look good, and then we'll kind of evaluate where we are with the restoration process. First things first, let's go ahead and get these into position. And I love this about Mercedes. Okay, if you lower the hood just a little bit, kind of watch what's going on here. You have a little tab. If you pull the tab back on this side, and then you go over here and pull the tab back on this side, the hood will go into what's called service position. Look at this. And it is literally straight up and down. Look how much more access I have, okay? There's that one in position. Still got to get this one in position, but look at the difference. Yes, I love that engineers actually think about mechanics. They don't do that anymore. They really, really don't. So let me kind of get this into position here. Put this back. Put this one up, and up you go. Look, you can't even see the battery. You can't even, look, the whole battery is covered. Is this even attached? No. So let's see if I can, okay, well, let's get the battery out and then we'll get to cleaning. I'll try to get both batteries out. All right, hold on. Both batteries are removed. I've got to leave me alone today. People are complaining about you talking too much. Hey, listen. Listen, you got to be quiet. You got to be a good duck and you have to be quiet. Okay? Well, we have these loosened. They're not attached to the car at all. Good duck, now you're being quiet. We can take this out. Oh my gosh. Look at, we got things moving. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this battery, where can we put it? We're still working on this car. Let's put this battery right there. We'll get the other one out and see what lies beneath it. Oh my gosh. This is really embarrassing. Okay, you gotta move, cable. Here we go. Come on. How old are these things? Anyway, this is an interstate. That's a good sign. Every time I find an interstate battery, the car has usually been taken care of, but see how it's bulged? I don't see a date. I don't see a date on here at all. Did they poke it out? Is that poked out right there? 9/10 September of 0. That didn't tell me much at all. September of 2000? Is this a 24-year-old battery? Or 25-year-old battery? Who knows? What about you? You have an L6. But there's no date. Just an L6 on there. So these, oh my goodness, no, there's bugs. Okay, let's put them out here so the bugs don't move inside the garage. Wow. Okay. Well, let me position the camera. I think we're going to do this one first, just to see, because all those creepy crawlies got me a little worried. So let's go with Clio 1, and then we'll move on to Clio 2, which is really, really bad. Woo! Let's have some fun. We are taking a break because I want to show you what's going on. Okay, this is your battery tray. Look at that. That's probably one of the worst, okay? And because I'm familiar with these W124s, this is a favorite hiding place for all kinds of stuff. So you remove the battery tray, then you have computer right here. You have, I think this is the K10 relay right here, and I have realized that I'm going to have to do some soldering. See those? See those little nubs? Those are wires, but I don't think it's going to be too difficult because they go right into here, and so I can take this part off, and that's going to give me more access, okay? Now, you can move this, you come back here, this is another computer, and you can take this off, and then you can, vacuum all around it, but look at all this stuff. This has been here for years, and I broke a bolt, 2 bolts actually, getting the battery tray out. So we'll get this all cleaned out, and I think that's going to be good as far as the vacuum side of this. Then we'll come in and pressure wash it after we go to town on the other car. What a job. Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot of work. So there's a tail flycatcher. Oklahoma's bird flew right there. Okay, anyway, take a look at what we have ended up with, because I think it looks much better. But like I said, there's some wiring is going to need to be redone. Look at all this, okay? I do have to rewire those wires right there. And the poopages in here were like the rat wagon, okay? They were massivo. They were gigante. Yeah, there were some big rats living in this guy, but all in all, I don't see a whole bunch of damage. I mean, I kind of looked when I removed this. We're gonna give it a good spray down, see what's happening. Have I looked at these fuses? Those look good. Okay. Well, that's good. So, next up, we're gonna spray wash everything. It's gonna dry for, I don't know, 2 or 3 days or 2 or 3 weeks, because I just wanna make sure everything's clean. I gotta stay away from my computers right here with the water. Over on this one, Clio 2, once again, lots of junk back there. I don't know if my camera may have overheated, so I hope you got to see it, but I found so many little ants and ant eggs. I'm afraid to open that. I'll show you in just a second. But we sucked all this out. Okay, here's some more poops. Look at those. Yeah. Okay, I need to clean around that before I open it. I gotta remember that. And I do have this wire, which is probably gonna be fun. Well, maybe it just came unattached from something, because it looks like that's an attachment point right there. So if I can find that. One of the good things about having two vehicles of the same is if the wiring is bad in one, you go to the other one and compare, okay? Something else that's good, I can compare this to each other, and I can compare this to the rat wagon. Okay, so I think that's gonna be fantastic. Once again, so many little eggs and everything under here. It was incredible. Hopefully this still works. There's a leaf right there. There you go. I mean, it was, you saw, it was full of junk, completely full of junk. And yes, this is the fuel distributor. Hopefully this works, because I don't want to fight it. I really don't. I need to clean around here before we apply power. You know, before we do that, we're gonna get the electrical cleaner, you know, make it all pretty. But this, it's a huge improvement. No matter what I did, it would have been a huge, huge improvement. Do I have the door for this? I don't remember. I would hope so. Did I? I'll have to look at my saved parts bin. Maybe I did. I hope so, because that would make life so much easier. All right, now what we're going to do is get the engine cleaner and give her a good wash. And then I'm going to go inside and cool down, because it is 107 is the heat index, I think, today. And I'm waiting for some epoxy to dry over on the tank so I can get that one running again. So go check out that video. It's going to be amazing. The car's fought me every single step of the way, but I think I've got it licked. I think she's going to cooperate now. I have, yeah, I've told her that it is coming down to life or death. If she wants to live, she's going to start cooperating. If she doesn't, it's the junker. Or I'll piece her out, part her out, which is painful for a car. The same for you, my pretty, and for you. And in case you're wondering, this is a fake badge. Okay, I think, as far as I know, I would like for it to be something fancy. It didn't show up on the VIN. But between this and the yellow, that, I don't know. So in the comments, if you're good with the 124s, tell me what they mean. So we've done a thing. Yeah, I'm happy. I really, really am. Here we have the twin Clios. Look at the difference. Look, even Benzo, he won't even shut up about this. Look at the difference. Now, I'm not going to touch it until everything is completely dry. Okay, and there's still some random leaves and stuff, but that's okay. But all in all, I feel really good. And as I look closely, I can see that other things, see how this isn't attached? That's something I do, because the little connector was busted. So we'll have to attach those. But I don't see a whole lot of wiring damage. I'm hoping. I'm really kind of hoping. See, that seems to be fine. That's fine. Of course, I got this thing right here. I've shown you that twice already. But we'll get this all dried out. And this one will be good. Her sister, Clio 2, Cleopatra, I guess I should say, is looking good. I did protect the computers and everything with that. Here's what I found in the engine bay. Look at this bone. Something dragged this thing up and just went to town. I think this is a bone fragment too. This is a headlight. See, it goes right there. Oh, this goes right here. Okay. Well, that's fantastic. We'll just put that right there, and a little lever and a fuse. So nothing major, but look how much better. Yes, so happy. So very happy. So this will dry for a day or two, which means I'm going to focus on other cars, which is fantastic. But I'm happy. I'm so happy. I hope I have the cover for that. Yeah, I hope I do. Maybe that's part of the windshield wiper arm that I have in the trunk. Hopefully so. But I did cover up the fuses there to keep them dry. So now we can lower this, let everything dry, and all will be well. Okay, so let's lower the hoods, which is super easy. Basically, you just have to do this one side right here. So you pull the tab, close the hood, hear it pop. There's those two pops right there tell you it's now back to normal. I got some weeds or something growing right here. That was nice to know. Yeah, what is that? Okay, and the Clio tag came off, unfortunately. We'll leave that right there just for now. So we'll close this one. We'll close the other one. And we will be happy and content, at least for a day or so. Yay. Yep, here it is right here. Just give this a little pull. And this closes. I lied. I'm going to show you this. Yeah. Okay. Look at all of that. Look at all of that goodness. And if you look closely, you can see little eggs. See? He's moving, he's moving. There's all these little eggs in here. See them all? Look at all that. Yeah, they're everywhere. Everywhere. And I don't want them anywhere near the house. So we're going to put them in a bag, and maybe I could just dump them outside somewhere. Let them live out there and be free. Maybe that's what I'll do. That's going to do it for this video, everybody. A big thank you to those who have subscribed. If you have not subscribed, please do, because we have a lot coming for Clio 1 and Clio 2. We made big strides in this video right here. But coming up next, nothing is going to tell us more about the condition of these cars than what is in this box right here. Here's a part number. You can look it up if you want to. There you go. Freeze it, freeze it, freeze it. Yes, this is going to tell us way more than any other tool about the condition of the car. So take a guess in the comment section. Let me know what you think that is and how it's going to help as we try to get these two cars back on the road. I guarantee you this next video is going to be huge. It's going to be huge. All right, everybody. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you again in the next video. Lots of coming up on Janice. We have lots coming up on this car. We still have that car right there we're working on. And of course, old Sabi is in the garage. She's coming out and going for a cruise very, very soon. So you want to stay tuned for that. Or maybe it's happened. I don't know. I've lost control. I don't know what video is coming up next. Just whatever I feel like publishing. It's one of the benefits of working for yourself. Okay, well, actually, I work for you. So let me know what you want to see next. Yes, boss, I will do that. Okay, have a great day. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.